Isaiah, the prophet, said hundreds of years before Cyrus was born that there would be a leader, God would choose him, his name would be Cyrus, and he would liberate the Jews and rebuild the temple. And then he did. I'm not aware of any Iranian leader, though, who's ever thought, yeah, that's a good thing, right? But that's the tension inside the Persian history between the Hamans, who wanted to annihilate the Jews, and Queen Esther, who God used to intervene. So we're not used to an Iranian leader even wanting to come here, much less talking positively about rebuilding the temple and liberating Jews. That history is so important. Why is it important to you?
Because don't look at me and why I'm here. Look at hundreds of thousands of young Iranians within the last 2-3 years gathering in front of Cyrus's tomb in Pasargad in the Shiraz area in Iran, protesting against the regime and chanting slogans about their heritage, about their sense of national identity. And it somehow ties back to what I just told you. So it's not just me, it's the voice of millions of Iranians who have been
Cyrus the Great remains great among the Persian people today?
It is
the Iranian people?
A sense of civilizational and cultural and national identity that transcends everything. I mean, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim or a Baha'i or a Jew, or if you are a Kurd or a Nazari or a Baluch, that sense of national identity finds itself back in the narrative of a proud nation with a proud history and with something and how much it contributed to Western civilization. Thomas Jefferson incorporated into the Constitution of America, or the Declaration of Independence, inspired very much by what Cyrus the Great had said.
Amazing.
So if you look at that and the perspective of where we stand as a nation in the context of these very ideals and values, as opposed to a regime that has been warmongering, has been planting the seed of hatred and disdain, and it's night and day. And part of my message to the world is us Iranians want to have cordial relationship with the world. And why not start with the most obvious, which is where Israel stands in terms of being threatened by a regime that calls for its disappearance. Right. Well, as me knowing that, among other things, the best experts in managing water issues happen to be Israeli experts. And what kind of a relationship with this country would be mutually beneficial, and to my country, instead of this narrative of hatred and anti-Semitism, or whatever it is that is out there, you know, and that's part of the whole picture.